second half. Gabriel Wosu will send it away, and Nebraska will get out there first. And T.J. Lateef in his second career start will have an early opportunity as Ja'Cory Barney will take it right from the goal line. And Barney showing off the speed, dangerous with the ball in his hands, gets it across the
4:47 of the game, one touchdown lead. They threw the ball twice with him making a couple clutch throws in that closing drive.
205 yards, 3 touchdowns in the win over UCLA, but it was Emmett Johnson who was the absolute star in that one. And he's going to get it on first down. Johnson showing off the swift feet for a gain of 4 as he runs into deny Dennis Sutton. Early empty set here on second down and 7. Now it is Johnson a motion in. Lateef looks, throws, and it's incomplete. It was through the hands of Isaiah Hunter. Got back to the line quick. Now they'll take their time after seeing the formation.
This is the guy that Nebraska has to be worried about right there. Deny Dennis Sutton, number 33. 2 sacks, 12 pressures a week ago against Michigan State.
And he jumped. Dennis Sutton was getting a little aggressive on his senior night. And Ron Snodgrass will give us.
Defense, number 33, unabated to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Different quarterback in also on this play. It's like Harburg.
It is. He gives Johnson, finds the hole. Look at the speed. Emmett Johnson explodes into the secondary. Finally tracked down by Dejon Lane. 52 yards all the way down to the 11-yard line. Right back to him. Johnson makes a cut, stays on his feet. He forces almost as many missed tackles as anybody in the country. On 2nd and 7, Johnson weaving his way through, keeping the legs moving all the way down towards the 3. 3rd and 2. Johnson, this entire drive, pushing, and let's see where they mark him down.
Penn State has 99 yards to go against your defense.
Play clock down to 2. They will go. It is Johnson, and he stopped. Zane Durant led the charge with Amari Campbell. But it will be a drive that starts from the 2-yard line for this Penn State offense. And a handoff. Katron Allen has become the workhorse for this offensive unit. Gets it across the 5 to the 6 on his senior night first carry. Ethan Grunkemeyer will be under center once again. Has come in for the injured Drew Aller. 4 touchdowns and 4 picks on the season.
And he's played better. Now, I mean, this guy, the first 4 starts of his career that he draws, first start is at Iowa. Second start is against Ohio State, the #1 defense in the country. Third start is here against Indiana, the #2 team in the country. Played well against Michigan State when they got the win, and he's gotten more comfortable running the offense with each game that he's played.
Yeah, first 3 starts against top 6 total defenses in the country. Second carry for Allen. This time he gets spun down just shy of the 10 by Rex Guthrie. 3rd down and 2. 2 carries for Allen, go for 8. They put Reynolds in motion. Grunkemeyer's first pass is a catch by Pena, who extends past the first down to keep this drive alive. Allen's going to stay in there, fake it to him. Grunkemeyer, good protection, and he delivers. Kobe Howard, the freshman, spun out of bounds. Big gain from Grunkemeyer. It goes for 30. This is against one of the best passing defenses in the country. Certainly in the Big Ten this year, they allow fewer pass yards than rushing yards on the season. Only 134.6 through the air per game. Katron Allen gets to the outside. Katron could not get all the way. 51 yards, tiptoeing the sideline. Well, he just passed Saquon Barkley on the all-time list with that run. He is 2nd all-time in Penn State history. Gets bottled up on this 1st and goal carry. Came in just 138 yards behind Evan Royster for #1. And he is moving on up. Now #2, Rappleyea in the backfield. Fake it to Allen, throw it, Rappleyea, turn it upfield for the touchdown. Perfect play design, better execution, and Penn State with a brilliant drive down the field. Barney tried to take the first one out. Let's see if he does here. He will not. I'm just glad we didn't get Todd saying, "Terry, I don't care. The play was too cool this time." His drive will start from the 25. Emmett Johnson slips 1 tackle, not the second. He gets upended in the backfield from this Penn State defense. Empty set. Lateef batted down at the line. Zane Durant Latif on 3rd and 11 on the run. Delivers on time. Dane Key out of bounds. Trying to finish this season strong. He's been a great leader, unselfish when you talk to anybody within the building. Another quick throw, quick catch. That's Emmett Johnson, and that's what makes him so unique. Talk to Matt Rule. It's not just that he's a great runner, it's that he could be the first progression in the passing game. Hand it to him. Nelson up the middle. Snakes his way around, stays on his feet, bouncing off of tacklers, and gets it across the 45-yard line for a first down.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them take a shot down the field throwing the football with Latif soon.
It's going to be Nelson again. This time he gets wrapped up quickly. A nice play made by Alex Tatch. On 2nd and 9, Latif sets up the screen. Johnson couldn't get away. Tripped up by Amari Campbell. Can Penn State find that pressure that we saw in that win last week at Michigan State? And this is not going to be a snap. It's going to be a flag instead.
Delay game. Offense snapped the ball where the defense was in substitutions. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Put Johnson in motion, back into the backfield. Latif feeling it. Johnson catching it. Johnson gets away from the first, but then he is swarmed. Pursuit to the football from this Penn State defense, and they force a likely night. Trevor Pena's back deep inside his own 10, waiting for it. Penn State has blocked a number of punts this year, including 3 from denied Dennis Sutton. Fair catch called for and made at the 10. Nittany Lions had gone 6 straight losses, including that one before the win at Michigan State last week, trying to make it 2 in a row here. Pena on the jet sweep, could not find an opening and gains just 2 yards. We asked Ethan yesterday about Drew Aller. He said it's been just super helpful to watch film with him in the meetings, bounce ideas off of him as Grunkemeier's going to take off and slide down. Looks like he's got just about enough. No, they're going to mark him a yard shy of the first down. He said it's also helpful because he and Drew are so close in terms of friendship that Drew will give it to him straight. He doesn't feel like he has to hold back when he gives him advice.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Drew. I mean, now he's a 2-time captain. That's another reason why he wants to be around the team. Feels an obligation. He's a great leader, whether he can contribute by playing or not. And so far, his protege off to a good start. That was for the 2nd play in a row.
They love to block for one another. It is going to be Allen with a hesitation, and then that second burst gives them the first down.
Last week against Michigan, and that sets up play action pass when they max protect for Ethan Grunkemeyer.
They will want one more play to finish this first quarter. It's Singleton's first touch, and Nick Singleton, home run speed. Singleton tracked down. Javen Wright had to bring plus 28 with Singleton in there. Pitch it to him. Singleton trying to get to the outside, and he does get positive yardage, gains 2. After it looked like it was going to be a surefire loss. They ran it 50 times, 5-0 against Michigan State. This is a reason why. Katron Allen, another first down. Singleton again has to locate him on the field, but not before he picks up 11.
Well, this is the same play, counter trap, that USC ran so effectively against Nebraska a couple weeks ago when we were there. 1 kick out, 1 lead through.
Grunkemeyer on play action, looking to the end zone, incomplete. It was Hudson, the intended target, matched up closely with Rex Guthrie, and it's the redshirt freshman who wins the battle. All the way down on 2nd down and 10. Pitch it. Allen trying to set up his blocking. Allen goes down inside the 10.
3rd down and manageable here in the red zone.
It was Rapelier who caught the touchdown on the opening drive. Again, the play clock below 5. 3rd down and 4. Grunkemeyer steps up. Grunkemeyer gets crunched. Denied of any yardage by Javen Wright. It's a 26-yard field goal for somebody who's only missed 1. And that one was beyond 50 on the season. Juszanski snap. Thompson will hold. And Barker's kick is true.
And they putting good stuff on tape the last couple weeks. And I really credit Terry Smith for that as well, because one of the things he's done since taking over is go into a good tape, bad tape with all position groups on this football team. Say, let's eliminate the bad tape.
Barney from the goal line. Barney, the speedster, across the 30 and across the 40 with an excellent return as special teams have been special. Makes his way off the field. So TJ Lateef and company will start from the 40 after the return from Barney, and Johnson gets gobbled up after 2.
Emmett Johnson with a 52-yard run early, and ever since then it's been tough sledding against this Nittany Lion defense.
He had 1 carry for 52 yards. The other 7 have gone for a combined 13. 2nd down and 8. Lateef is 4 of 6 with 23 yards, but he missed his first 2 of the day. 5 straight completions. Ja'Cory Barney. And Dana Holgerson told Barney, every time you catch a pass, act like it's a punt return or a kick return.
Big 3rd down. This is an important drive, I think, for Nebraska with good field position.
On 3rd down and 3, design run, Lateef with a shimmy shake, and he'll move the sticks.
Yeah, design quarterback draw.
These 2 quarterbacks coming in for their injured starters in front of them.
Still think you got to try to throw the ball downfield. Look at all those bodies around the line of scrimmage.
Another short pass, another short catch and run. Isaiah Hunter forced out of bounds by Collins. It has been the recipe for success at the moment. 8 inside the 15, well inside the red zone. And it's Emmett Johnson with a jump cut and another for 2 more. 4 tackles already for Amari Campbell, 3 for Collins. He has a tackle for loss on that opening possession to send this Nebraska offense away. Can they get it done in the red zone this time? Lateef on the move, keeps the eyes downfield, and Lateef got rid of it, incomplete. More importantly, makes it 3rd down and 8. Can Penn State bring that pressure?
Again, quick count.
Lateef, good time this time. Rolls, directs traffic, throws, corner, incomplete. Lindenmeyer, the intended target. So a 31-yard attempt now for Kyle Cunanan. 12 of 15 on the season. Make him 13. Penn State will get it back, up by 7 with a touchback. Ethan Grunkemeyer, the way that he's played after facing those 3 menacing defenses, you've seen the clear improvement. He's 5 of 6, just under 100 yards and a touchdown to start today. Looking for more down the sideline, incomplete. One-on-one coverage, and Hudson draws the flag on Guthrie.
Well, Guthrie.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21. 15-yard penalty.
52 yards.
Wildcat to Catron right here.
Allen, good blocking, and Allen pushes forward to the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 4. Allen stays in there. Allen has the handoff, and he'll gain 3 more to set up 3rd and a long 1. It's Allen, the up back, spins, and he's got it. 1st down. Terry Smith described it by saying, we're not playing trick 'em football. It's go on 2. Go and get the tough yard. Grunkemeyer now to throw. Rolls, delivers, a strike right on the money to Devontae Ross. At the red zone, Allen stays in there. Allen up the middle and dragged down by Sierra Wright. See defensively what John Butler in his first year as defensive coordinator has cooked up for this Cornhusker group. The black shirts have been unbelievable against the pass. Again, potential wildcat with Singleton back in there. Grunkemeyer directing the traffic. Singleton takes it. Singleton runs it. Skipping his way through. Dragging tacklers with him. 1st and goal inside the 5. Nick Singleton delivering for 14 yards.
And Penn State knocking on the door again.
Going quick. Singleton trying to pay it off, and he does. Touchdown Penn State. Singleton shoving his way through for the score. 10th rushing touchdown of the season, maybe more importantly, 42nd rushing touchdown in the career of Nick Singleton, his 52nd total touchdown in his career. As Wosu will send it deep into the night. And this one will be brought out from a yard inside. Oh, what an open field tackle Mekhi Nelson thought he had a... And now Mekhi Nelson, the backup running back. And this drive will start from the 10. Latif faked it and did not have anywhere to go. Well played by this Penn State defense once again. They have simplified things under Jim Knowles in year one, as Knowles being the defensive coordinator. Fake it.
Oh,
there's the first sack. Nobody could account for Kemajo.
Penn State defense, particularly the last couple weeks against Indiana and Michigan State, getting after the quarterback.
Flag
There's going to be
thrown.
a safety.
Incomplete.
This is going to be a safety. If it's holding on Nebraska in the end zone, it could be a safety.
That flag did come before the pass, which regardless anyway. And let's see what the eventual call is. Latif trying to listen in, and body language would signal he's not thrilled.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 44. Penalties decline. Fourth down.
So Archie Wilson will try to boot this away again. Looking for Dennis Sutton. He has 3 blocks already this season, but couldn't get to that one. Pena will take it in front of midfield. Skips away from a tackle. Gets away from a second one. Inside the 30. And perfect field position.
And we got a pretty good chance of being successful.
They've got 161 yards combined. Make it 160 after the loss of 1. Compared to Nebraska's 1.
Link things up front.
Toss, Singleton. Cuts it upfield. And then gets dragged down at the 10. 3rd down and 6. Singleton with the hole. Touchdown! Nick Singleton from 10 yards out. Nebraska could really use some points in some facet to finish this first half, as Johnson makes the catch short of the first down. 3rd and 1. Hand it, Johnson. Plenty for the first down as he gets lifted off the ground just around the 40.
Yeah, I got to call another timeout, right?
Or you clock it here. Clock will pause before they resume for play.
If you had a timeout before, you should have had 2 plays called. You should be ready to line up and call your play right now.
They're taking a lot of time now. The young quarterback Latif in just his 2nd career start. Latif, quick throw, quick catch, but a short gain for Dane Key. 2nd down and 4. Latif, good protection. Taking a lot of time again. Latif will just throw it away. Latif steps up, lets it fly. Nearly picked. Oh, was it taken in? I don't think it hit the ground.
Oh, man.
Intercepted by Zachy Wheatley.
It's 4th down.
Got to make sure you drain all this clock. Screen pass. And the ball was out at the end. Barney looked like he tried to almost throw it backwards. Deferred to the second half and have a 20-point lead, looking to add to it here at home. Fair catch called for and taken in by Mack.
Both these quarterbacks need the running game to be successful for them to do what they can do.
On first down, Katron Allen, as he snakes his way across the 30-yard line down to the 32 for a gain of 7.
Bare defensive look now by Nebraska.
Toss it. Allen slices his way through for the first down.
A nice little adjustment. I don't know if this was a change at the line.
In the career for Katron Allen, now 105 yards on the day. Grunkemeyer to throw. Lofts it, wide open. Trevor Pena makes the catch. And the hesitation move out of bounds just shy of the 30. Dinkins in motion on first down. Katron Allen through the hole, across the 25, and a first down run of 13 yards out of bounds. Came in 138 behind Evan Royster, so he can't get the record on this drive, but he can get himself right on that doorstep as he already is. Stays in there. 3 straight plays, 3 straight first downs, and now it's Katron Allen for 2.5 yards. 2nd down and 7. Grunkemeyer Gets rid of it over the middle. Pena comes back to the football and makes it 3rd and short. Grunkemeyer, quick throw, quick catch. Pena sets up 1st and goal. First and goal. It's Allen up the middle, bulldozing forward for the touchdown. Katron Allen with his 13th. Latif tries to get away, and he gets planted by Davion Collins.
Some great battles between Tom Osborne and Joe Paterno teams in those years.
Quickly out. Oh, Johnson just absorbed the hit, and then DeLuca had to finish it off. Collins was looking for back-to-back pops. And this is going to be whistled dead with a flag.
Weren't all set. I don't think they were set before the ball was snapped. Again, a lot of these things are first experiences for TJ Latif against this defense and the way they can rush the passer, particularly deny Dennis Sutton, who's down here at the bottom right here, number 33.
Only 1 sack so far tonight. They're not going to get one here on a quick throw and catch. Dane Key on the slant for the 1st down. Now from the 37-yard line. It's a handoff, Emmett Johnson, as he navigates his way before being tripped up by DeLuca. He actually falls into Collins. Second down and 6. Latif felt the pressure and then just threw it out of bounds. Barney in motion. Here comes Dennis Sutton. Latif, chase, throws, and he's got it. Put it in the bucket for Barney on a 1st down.
Well, they did a beautiful job chipping on Denai Sutton.
Fresh set of downs, now inside the 40 from the 37. Johnson, this time a good patient run, allowed his blocks.
Kind of like this up-tempo now. I know the score is 30-3, but Nebraska getting a little traction here by going without a huddle.
Loft, and Latif just airmailed one. There is the run, and a flag first. Saw them go backward on their first 3rd down of the drive, and let's see if it's going to.
False start. Offense number 6. Never got set.
Latif quickly out of his hand and well behind Isaiah Hunter. 4th and 9. Latif steps up. Latif goes down. Zane Durant. His 10th career sack comes on senior night. Singleton will lose yardage on the screen pass on Singleton. That is Deshaun Singleton making the tackle on Nick Singleton.
Not look like the Penn State team that played against UCLA and Northwestern earlier in the season.
Katron Allen nearing that rushing record, will pick up about 3 yards. He's up to 120.
Defense, and this is the pass situation right here.
On 3rd down and 8. Good protection initially for Grunkemeyer, and time runs out. Right up the middle to Sean. Whose first punt of the night after Penn State scored on its first 5 drives of the night. Will go after some contact inside the 30. Yeah, there's the flag. And Barney, who was back there to return it, comes up.
Like that.
Kicking team number 2. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
I mean, Terry Smith has been livid ever since that last call. It was Davion Collins going down the field who made the interference, but believed maybe he was blocked into him as Latif floats.
Beautiful
perfect touch.
throw.
Emmett Johnson makes the grab. As Zane having himself a day on senior night, but Latif now has his team back in business with Emmett Johnson up the middle. Gets it across the 35-yard line to the 34. And Matt Roll was pretty honest that it was Dana who had to convince him, no, this guy has a chance to really help us, as Barney has a minimal 1-yard pickup on the catch. And they'll need something of a spark here on 3rd down and 6. It's Latif on the move. looking down the field. Gets to the edge, and it's a first down run for Latif out of bounds.
Yeah, nice play. Does a great job of taking care of his body, going through all the recovery things, nutrition. Gets stronger as the game goes on.
Oh, how did that get through? Dane Key turns it upfield and picks up 12. Johnson stays in there, fresh set of downs from the 15. Johnson up the middle, spinning his way inside the 11. Second down and 6. Nebraska looking for its first touchdown of the night. Latif feeling the pressure, stepping up. Latif will tuck. Latif will run for the corner. Touchdown! An 11-yard scamper for Katron Allen up the middle, across the 30, pushed forward, and gains 10 yards on the first carry of the drive. He needs 3 on 2nd and inches. Katron Allen to the outside with a stiff arm. Katron inside the 40, but a flag is down. Allen, a face full.
Foul, face mask, offense number 13, 15-yard penalty, spot on foul. The penalty being forced on the 4th quarter. That's the end of the 4th.
To start the 4th quarter, Singleton is out there. It's a 2nd and 15, back towards the 20. Play action, Grunkemeyer delivers again. Kyron Hudson out of bounds with a first down. 20-yard pickup. Katron Allen back in there, 2 yards away from number 1. Fake it to him. Grunkemeyer on the move. He'll run himself and just go down after he picks up 2. There was some contact at the end from Bauer, but nothing nefarious. It's Allen, and it's not going to be this time. He gets bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
A really nice play by the front of Nebraska. Bottom as a wide receiver.
Clifford is capable of throwing. Instead, it's going to be Katron Allen stumbling forward, and that will be enough. A 4-yard pickup, and from Norfolk, Virginia to the top of the Penn State record. Punt for Wosu. Oh, it's a fake, and they're going to get it. Luke Reynolds taking off all the way inside the 30. Let's get tricky. So Katron back in there. They fake it to him. Grunkemeyer tosses toward the sideline. A lot of contact. There's the flag. Rapelier was deep, and it was tight coverage. A little too tight from.
Don't see if your guy can make a play.
Defense, number 54, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Inside the red zone from the 13. Allen, jump cut. Allen to the house. Katron pays it off. His second. And Todd, you asked him about his desires to potentially be a head coach, and he said he had almost given up on the idea that he would be a head coach again, certainly at this level. And that's a great throw. Latif hits Barney in stride. It goes to the 30-yard line before he gets pushed backward by a convoy. 31-yard pickup. It was interesting to hear him talk. He was
that here since he's taken over, that he can lead and he can motivate and inspire, and these guys have really responded to him.
On a 2nd down and 7, Emmett Johnson for 2 yards. As Emmett Johnson makes the adjustment for the first down.
Well, they both believe in toughness. They both believe in being straightforward and honest and treating people the right way. And they've done that throughout their careers.
Into his players that he tries to pass along, that karma is very real, as that is a career high 8th reception for Emmett Johnson. He's going to set up 3rd down and short.
Game has not gone in their favor, but they're fighting here. And here's Latif with another nice scramble.
It'll set up 1st down and goal. Latif looks, steps up, goes down. Denied. Dennis Sutton.
Well, they've chipped on him a lot tonight. That time they let him go one-on-one against Turner Corcoran.
Holding offense, number 57. Penalties decline.
Durant, Dennis Sutton. Roomed together initially when they got here. Such a close bond between those two, and they have both wreaked havoc at times tonight. Latif flings it out of bounds. Now here he is at Beaver Stadium, showing off that toughness down the stretch.
Well, they're coming after him here too. This is their prowler package.
Latif got away. Latif out of bounds. This game started with a Penn State fourth down stop deep in the red zone. Full circle here with under 6 to play. 4th and goal.
Zero coverage look again.
Here they come. Latif has to get rid of it towards the end zone. Way too high and incomplete for Dane Key. So pretty good pedigree is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Singleton now in there after Katron Allen gets up to 153 yards, and he picks up 5, maybe 6 on the first down carry. Touchdowns in program history. Katron now the all-time leading rusher, and they're going to keep feeding Singleton, who makes a cut and has the first down. Nick Singleton has had some moments, including that Indiana game, 2 touchdowns here tonight. He continues to showcase why he was so highly touted out of high school, why both will be so highly touted going into the NFL draft. Direct snap this time, and he gets thrown to the ground by only 12 throws coming from Grunkemeyer. He's completed 11 of them for 181 and the first score of the game. Katron Allen adds to his tally.
Everything starts and ends with the running game of Penn State, and that means the offensive line. You know what you've got with the backs. The offensive line the last few weeks has played at a high level, and that makes it a lot easier to play quarterback.
3rd and 5. Allen tried to stay on his feet, but does get dropped at the 31-yard line by Bauer. Bosu's punt bounces out of bounds. Got a nice Penn State bounce before trickling out around the 20-yard line. A 49-yard boot. A lot of rumors. There was so much talk about Matt Rule and Penn State. He extends through 2032 at Nebraska and believes that this is exactly what they've been building toward, as Mosey makes the catch and then ricochets off a defender for a gain of 3. And they will still have that one more game, of course, against Iowa to finish out the regular season, as Latif throws too high once again for Ja'Cory Barney. We know the talent of the team, and that's something that was different last year. They won those one-score games, as Latif finds his intended target a yard short of the first down.
Nebraska 0 for 4 on 4th down so far.
And they will just barely get it this time. Dom DeLuca thought that he had the stop, but it will be enough for them in there. Another solid day from Emmett Johnson. 103 yards on the ground. He had 8 catches, which was a career high for 48 yards, as Latif put some air under that one, but just about a half step in front. So Latif, second career start after just 2 incompletions at UCLA 2 weeks ago. He's got 14 incompletions here tonight, as this one is going to be his 21st completion to his tight end Carter Nelson.
Next week against Iowa, they don't need him throwing 35 times.
This will be the 36th attempt over the middle and incomplete for Mills. And then a critical inflection point of the season to see if they can claim that 8th win. 4th and 2. Latif hit as he threw it. Short for Mills. 5 seconds left. And Penn State can wind this thing all the way down with another win. That was his first win as a college head coach. And in back-to-back weeks,